Hello friends, welcome back to the vlog. Today is Thursday, February 17th, and it's about 3:30. I'm actually home quite early because our heating air conditioning unit broke. So I have to meet the repair guy, and so I'm home a little bit early so that I could do that. So today we had jump rope for heart, hence my heart earrings and heart scarf, even though it's, you know, after Valentine's Day. And I am exhausted. I am exhausted. Days like this always exhaust me, and my principal always wants to do them on Thursdays because she's convinced, she always says, she's like, Fridays are crazy enough by themselves. I'm like, yeah, but like if Friday's already gonna be crazy, I'd rather just have an extra crazy Friday than like a crazy Thursday and a crazy Friday. Alas, I'm not in charge, so it's whatever. I mean, it was fine. It's just kind of a lot. I would rather be in my class teaching music. So here we are. I just got home from school, and the repair guy is supposed to come anytime after 4. You know how that is. So my plan right now is I'm gonna go make some banana bread, the same one I made last time. So last time I didn't actually tell you about this, but last time I made banana bread, but I didn't have any flour. So I found a recipe where you used oatmeal and grind it up, and that worked out pretty well. So I'm gonna do that again. I actually really liked how it tasted, and I feel like that's really healthier, right? I don't know. And then I am gonna like clean up a little bit. Does anyone else do that? I'm like, if somebody's coming over, even if the repair guy, like it needs to look okay in here. Not like perfect, but you know, okay. And then I have quite a lot to do this afternoon. I would like to get a bunch of videos done, and I have some new products that I've been working on, like a product line. So I haven't decided if I'm gonna post what I have or if I'm gonna finish the other ones and then post them all. So I'm still kind of mulling that over, but I guess I'll decide once I figure out how much time I have. So that's the plan at the moment. I don't really have anything like super exciting to talk to you about yet, so hopefully something will come up during this vlog. And yeah, you know, it's gonna be a lot of working and hopefully some chilling, and that's where we are, because it's February. We're almost done with February. We only have like one more week of February. I always like, so our school year starts in August, like the first week of August, and ends the last week of May. So usually I'm like, if I can make it through February, then like we're doing pretty well. Because then in March we have spring break, and we actually have extra days off in March because we always have St. Patrick's Day off. And then April is like testing craziness, and then another day off for Easter, and then May is just like crazy town, and then we're done. So I'm like, if I can make it through February, I'm doing pretty well. And yeah, so that being said, oh, look what the sweet kid got me. My kids, okay, so my kids are like super into Valentine's Day, which I think is hilarious because I'm not and never have been, but it is like a big deal at my school. Like more so, like they bring their teachers presents on Valentine's Day, but not on Christmas, not at the end of the year. Like Valentine's Day is the day that they're gonna bring something, and so I actually got a couple of Valentines from kids this year, which is like never happened. I think it's happened one time before, a couple of years ago, but it was really sweet. I had a couple of them bring me, you know, like those little hearts with the chocolates, and I had one girl brought me one of those like chocolate hearts, and then she gave me these little like bath bombs, which I just thought was like so sweet. And since I teach music, I don't usually get like any kid presents, so it was like really shocking as well. On top of it was just really cute. It was, you know, 2 or 3 of them, and then one that had brought cupcakes, and she like insisted to her teacher that she had to come bring me a cupcake, and like came all the way across the school to bring me a cupcake, which is really sweet. Anyway, I'm gonna go get to work now that I've been chatting your ear off, so let's go. So if anyone was dying to know what was wrong with our HVAC system, here is the problem. One of the bolts came loose, and
so then the wire like came unattached and like burned and melted. The rest, like there's like melted stuff on here, the rest of the pieces. So the guy fixed that, and then it short-circuited the thermostat, so he fixed the thermostats, and so now it is all working. It was a relatively quick and inexpensive fix, so I am fairly content with that. I was expecting it to be worse because this is the third time we have had problems with our heating or air. Usually it's the air. And we've only lived in this house for 4 years, and it was not even 4 years, it'll be 4 in May, and it was brand new when we moved in. So that's super fun. On a happier note, I got a package, and so I got 2 things from, I ordered them from Ulta, but they're from Tula, which is the skincare brand that I use. It is more expensive than drugstore, but it's comparable to any other like skincare. So this guy I use all the time at night, and it's called, I don't know if you can see it. It's called #NoMakeup Replenishing Cleansing Oil, and it gets like all your makeup and gunk off, and it's not very heavy, maybe. It's lighter. It doesn't like kill my skin in the winter. That's where I'm going. It's not like a super crazy cleanser, but it is enough to like clean off my face at night so that there's no makeup. My face is clean, but it's not like dry or anything. This is new. I've never tried this. I have a different like nighttime lotion, but I ran out. Well, I'm almost out. I think I have 1 or 2 pumps left. So I'm gonna try this one, because I like to have something like really thick at night, which the other one is as well. So here's what it looks like. I will link these down below, although I can't guarantee their greatness. Well, I can't guarantee this one's greatness yet. I do like that one, but I've loved all the other stuff, so I have high expectations. Anyway, I am a gigantic mess. I just got out of the bathtub. It's like 6:45. I don't know why my husband hasn't left yet, but I have a lot of stuff I need to do today. And then at the same time, I was like, I'm really tired and my body hurts and I just needed some time, and it was really refreshing, and I feel a lot better now. So I'm glad I did that. I'm gonna go finish up some editing and product posting until my husband leaves. I do not want to cook dinner. What do you think the likelihood is that he will want to order something? I need like a third option. It's like if I don't want to cook, we have to order something, but I don't necessarily want to order something tonight. Like I don't feel like I need that, but I don't have another option. So that's where we are. Why hello, happy Sunday. So we missed some time in here on Friday.
I had kind of a rough start to the day. I was like super overwhelmed about like all the things that I needed to get done. When I got home, I just cleaned because I really needed to clean the carpets. I was hoping to clean all the carpets because my goal was if I could get all the cleaning done on Friday, then on Saturday I could work on my computer. That didn't happen. So I did like dust, vacuum, and then I cleaned the carpets with like the carpet cleaner in the bedroom. And so I still need to do it in the office, like my husband's office upstairs. Although it doesn't need to be quite as intense as in the bedroom because the dogs sleep in the bedroom, so it just smells very doggy, and that's why I was like, we can't do this anymore. And then yesterday I woke up and had my normal like morning thing on Saturdays. My favorite thing about Saturdays is getting up and reading in the morning. So like make a cup of coffee, I read through the Wall Street Journal, I read through whatever like book I'm reading about money because I've been having one like consistently. And then I'll read just whatever else I want because I also have a nonfiction and a fiction book. And so I just sit there and like read and read and read and read. And I read so long. I mean, it was like two and a half hours. It was a long time. And then I was going to go do things and then I did not. Ended up basically sitting on the couch with my husband watching The Blacklist all day long. I did a couple things on my computer for a little bit, and then lunch came and then I didn't open it again. I also fell asleep in the middle of the day. So at first it was like, oh my gosh, I'm being so lazy. I need to get up and do things. And then I was like, oh, I'm just tired. I guess it's acceptable. So now it's Sunday. I have accomplished nothing, although I do feel a lot more well rested and a lot less overwhelmed, even though I didn't really do anything. So today I've got a lot of stuff to do. We're about to head off to church and then I need to come home and finish cleaning the carpets. I have not cleaned the bathrooms. I had products I wanted to finish up and videos I need to finish up and get ready, and so that's where we are here on this Sunday. Yeah, one interesting development is that as my store has made me more money than teaching does, because that's where I'm at right now, is that my business makes more money than I make teaching. I sometimes have a really hard time going to work when I have a lot of stuff to do. And so that was my frustration on Friday, was like, I have all these things to do and I have to go to work, and so I won't be able to touch any of them for like 10 hours. And then by the time I get home, I'm gonna be tired, and like it's just a lot. But it's also just February, and I know that February tends to be difficult, and so I'm keeping that in the back of my mind of like, February tends to be difficult. If I have to, you know, take a day to literally just lay on the couch and watch TV all day, it's probably okay. So I'm gonna go. The dog has gone crazy. Today is Monday. I just got home from work. We did have school today, well, okay. We had a teacher planning day. Today was President's Day. Did I say that? No. It was President's Day, so the kids did not have school, but we had a planning day, which was actually really good because I had so many things to do. I got a ton of stuff done, and it was supposed to be like a wellness day, which, you know, I appreciate that they were, you know, thinking of us. And so we had like a keynote speaker this morning, virtually though. And then there were like all these wellness events that you could sign up for. So everything from like yoga and meditating and like a basketball tournament to like welding and arts and crafts and like all these different things. And y'all, I literally wrote a book about self-care. Like I believe it is important, clearly, but also I'm like, okay, me taking an hour out of my workday to go do welding is not gonna help me to be more self-cared or, you know, like better with my wellness. Like that is not actually helpful. So I appreciate, you know, it was fun. A lot of people did it, and I opted to stay in my classroom and work instead because that was the best thing for my self-care. Which is another thing we talk about in the book, is that a lot of times self-care is just getting the crap done that you need to get done, so it's not hanging over your head. And that was the best thing for my self-care. But they let us go a little bit early, so I got home a little early. They said so that we could practice wellness off campus. So I'm gonna practice wellness actually by, I think, taking the dogs on a walk. I was debating whether I wanted a bike ride or to take the dogs on a walk because it is beautiful outside. But I think I'm gonna take them on a walk because I did, I got a like stationary bike, and so I did that this morning as my workout. So I feel like it'd be a little weird to also then do the bike. And also I wasn't on my feet all day, and so usually my feet hurt. My feet don't hurt because I wasn't on my feet all day. So I think I will do that, and then finally clean the bathrooms because I still did not do that. And then take a shower and wash my hair and do all of that. And then I have a couple of things this afternoon that I need to get done as well. Because again, I am pro self-care, but self-care a lot of times looks very different than what we're like thinking it looks like. Because a lot of times it's things like getting up on time and working out every day and drinking your dang water and, you know, having my smoothie, and like those are things that are self-care for me. And one thing that's been big this year I've been really trying to work on is like having more quiet and a little more calm into my life. So I have like certain times of the day that I really try to be like, okay, I'm just gonna like chill for a little bit. I'm not very good at it, but I'm working on it, getting better. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go take a walk and chill on my walk. I don't even think I'm gonna put headphones in. Maybe I'll listen to Disney music. That would be fun. I don't know, I'll think about it. Yeah. Other times, self-care can look like what I did this weekend, which was absolutely nothing. So if you were curious, on Sunday I was like, I have all these things to do. I did not do them. Okay, I take that back. I did all the computer work, but I didn't do anything extra. Like I was kind of wanting to edit some videos and I did not. I just did like what I needed to do on the computer. I did not clean anything. I did finish the laundry. I did make lunch and dinner, so you know, it was a little better than Saturday when I just literally laid on the couch all day. But you know, when it comes down to it, I really just think that my body needed the rest, because like last week I was so stinking tired. And so one, that tells me that my self-care for the weekend was doing nothing because I needed it. Two, that tells me that I need to be more intentional this week and next week and, you know, the weeks coming up to make sure that I'm not in that place where I get to the point where I just need 2 full days of laying on the couch, because that's a bit ridiculous. So as I'm going through this week, I'm kind of like trying to be more aware of that and think through like how I can do a little bit better this week. So all that to say, let's go for a walk. Hello, happy Tuesday. Today was a bit of a rough one. Most of my day was fine, but then my second graders, no, my fourth grade, my second grade was fine. My fourth grade, I had what I would consider to be the toughest group in the whole school. And then the art teacher wasn't there. And so for some reason they split fourth grade, but not any of the other grades. And so I had an extra 11 children in my class. And usually when they split, it's like 4. So I don't know why there were so many. The teacher didn't even like walk the kids all the way down to the classroom. So they're like bouncing off the walls. I can't talk to her about it because she just dumps these kids on me. And I'm just like, and then on top of that, like, it's just really difficult on a good day. And so it was just a lot. And after that, I was like, I am so done. Like, I'm just done. Like it's just, I don't know what we're gonna do the rest of the day, because it's just, ooh, I did make it through the rest of the day. Nobody died, so you know, not the end of the world. I got home and decided to like sit down and read for a little bit because I just was feeling very frazzled. And that's something I have found that makes me feel a little bit less frazzled and a little bit more like centered and grounded, because it's just like, okay, we're gonna sit, it's gonna be quiet, you're not on your feet, you know, like it's just a nice time to like chill out a little bit. And that's something that I've been trying to work on this year, and I kind of lost sight of it, but I'm trying to get back onto it, is just adding more like quiet into my life and like moments like that where I can just like let's just find some calm, find some peace. So I'm working on that. I feel like this video has not been particularly helpful, so I apologize. Here's a couple little recaps of, you know, the video plus maybe some extra tips. Number one is don't work yourself up to the point at which you desperately need a lot of time to recuperate. Instead, see if you can add things in, like, you know, reading for like literally 20 minutes, y'all, on like more of a daily basis, so that you don't get to that point. Two, if you do get to that point, do allow yourself to, you know, take the weekend off and just completely chill, because sometimes that's what your body needs and that's what your mind needs, and it is the best thing for you. Number three, see if you can find some still and some quiet, even if it's, you know, 20 minutes with a book. Or one thing I was doing, I kind of got away from, and then I did it today because I thought about it, is during lunch having like 10 to 15 minutes where I just eat and I don't watch anything, I don't read anything, I don't do any work. So I did that today. It was more like 5 minutes because I have so much to do this week, which is kind of why I'd gotten away from that. But then, you know, when I get away from it, then I feel stressed, and then the stress makes it harder to do the things, and it's just like, it's a vicious cycle. So if you do the things that help you stay sane, it'll be a lot better. So there's my helpful hints for you. Yesterday, I did get those basketball activities done, finished, and posted, so I'm feeling good about that. I got a couple of videos done. Right now I'm gonna go upstairs and make some Etsy orders. I have some recorder bags to make, and so I'm gonna work on that, and I'm gonna let you go because this video needs to go up really soon, so I'm gonna have to edit it at some point. Anyway, thanks for watching. Oh, in case you were curious, I try to always share my books. I always read a fiction and a nonfiction, and now I've been reading a fiction, a nonfiction, and a money book. So this is my money book. It's called The Dondo Investor. It's very, very good if you're wanting to invest your own money. My nonfiction at the moment is the book by Anderson Cooper about the Vanderbilts, which thought I wasn't gonna enjoy because I don't usually read like biographies and that kind of stuff, but I am finding it fascinating. I can't put my finger on what I find fascinating about it, but it's fascinating. And we just came back from Biltmore, and so Biltmore was built by one of Vanderbilt's descendants, so it's like the same family that they're discussing in the book, although they haven't mentioned those particular people. They kind of followed a different family line. And then my fiction is Harry Potter. I'm on book number 5. I'm about halfway through. I feel like I've been on it for a really long time, but it's also like 800 pages long, so that's what I'm working on. I will link all 3 of them down below in the description in case you're looking for some really wide-ranging books. Like, those are 3 that do not go together. But alas, here we are. I'm gonna go. Thanks for watching. Bye.